Hey, it's Sammy on February 27th. Took 10 trades today. We did have a couple break evens in here we'll show you, but we still made 357 points at the end of the day. Let's take a look at how everything played out. This is our first trade right after red news. That red news bar over there to the left, we had the market pull back and gave us an opportunity to go right back into that red news trade. You can see we've already got that trade protected. It's risk-free at this time. We've got momentum, we've got sentiment, and two volatility breaks still playing out. And we're gonna just take this down to right here at this 38.2 and lock in 34 points. Now that data is really kicking in. You can see we're coming back through that 38.2 Fibonacci level here, and we're heading down to yesterday's close. We had the trade protected, so it was risk-free, and you just see how incredibly fast and powerful that market just blasted our take profit. 48 points. Now the data is really growing, and we're coming through deviation 1. We're taking it down to deviation 2. You can see we've got our take profit set for 52 points. The stop loss is moved into break even. It's risk-free, and we hit that take profit. Now we're re-entering. The market did a significant pullback here. We're actually going to re-enter down to the short side. You can see we're up already. We got our stop loss in place, and this is going to be a break-even trade. The reason we use a break-even strategy is because statistically we know what the data should produce. However, because the market is unique at all times, we need to protect these trades to look for the next opportunity if anything goes wrong. Now notice all of that data flipped over. The trades with really short time frame data, we're just working with 1 minute data. They can be a little riskier. Once again, that's why we're going to protect this trade by moving our stop loss to break even. And as you can see, it gets hit. Not a big deal. We'll keep our eye on the market. So what we're doing is we are coming up through VWAP. We're heading up to volume point of control. We're clearly making higher highs and higher lows as all of the data has reverted over to long data. Now we're leaving the short data on the backside. We had that trade protected, and you can see we're smashing right into our take profit at volume point of control for 54 points. Now, if you look over, you can see that we have the words gap long, we have value area high, and we have the overnight high here. Now you can see that last trade we were in, it went all the way up to deviation 2 and the 61.8. The market pulled back, and now we're going to re-enter and go long again. We've got that stop loss set in place in case anything happens. Now you can see we're really struggling at deviation 2 and that purple line as well as the 61.8. We're going to lock in 32 points. Now the market's doing our signature soda reversal process. You could see all of this data that was going to the long side has now flipped over. We just have short time frame data going. Now I probably should have locked in as we had over 50 points at this pivot and this VWAP line. Then I dragged my stop loss down to plus 21, and as it pulled back, I locked plus 29 points. So we went down, then we came back through volume weighted average profile and the pivot. We're coming through we're coming through volume point of control now. So our data has flipped back over. You can see how this data flips and flops when we're in these really tight markets. Gives us the opportunity to go long. All we're trying to do is get up to that area that I have marked VAH, which means value area high. And we're going to shoot right on up there very quickly and lock in 58 points. The optimizer is amazing at confirming when to be in the market. Look at all of this momentum, all of this sentiment. We are crushing through deviation 2. We're punching right through all of these, this day's high, everything. We're in this trade now. We're going to protect the trade, make sure that that stop loss is going to guard this trade in case anything happens. I got a little crazy here, and I moved my stop loss up to plus 50 to kind of protect it, and it hits plus 50 points.